All right, Capricorn, better than popcorn. Here we go. This is a energies update for you. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate. I don't know. But if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Now, I did a tweet a little bit ago. The energy today, here on Tuesday the 18th, very heavy, very muddy, making yours truly a little sluggish, because I swim in that energy, so I'm very susceptible to it. And it's making readings a little difficult to do today, but it makes yours perfect to do. And that's why I mentioned that. And here's my pre-shuffle here, and I'll talk about that in a second. Because on both the Friday one card for each sign reading and the Saturday weekly reading for the week that we're in now, I got dead air for you. I got a lot going on underneath the surface, but when I threw the cards, the base cards, I got dead air. Okay, and it's very interesting. It's very good to pull a reading in heavy energy when you get that, because it allows you to kind of swim down into it. So let's take a swim in the dead air, and maybe we dive down and find ourselves an oyster. Okay, here are my pre-shuffle. I'll tell you what this is. The King of Swords. Okay, I like to always give analogies when I read the energy. That's how I read energy. I don't read it straight. I read it with funny stories and analogies, metaphors, and songs and shit like that. Well, this cake mix right here, cake batter. It is. Right now, the reason the energy is heavy and muddy today is because we got everything settling. We've got, on this one day, Mercury going retrograde. The nodes are changing. The nodes of destiny are moving. Okay? And I pulled readings on both of those. We also got, I believe Uranus is going direct either today or tomorrow. Okay? And we're still sitting in the full moon energy. All right? It's that moment. The reason we have dead air for you and your angle, you're the exact opposite side of the hot spot of this connection, which is Cancer. You're the exact opposite side. So you're one of the slower moving connections. Equal and opposite reaction, so to speak. Equally as powerful as Cancer's reading, but your person moves a little slower. The energy moves a little slower within it. That's why today, being muddy and heavy, is a perfect day to pull your reading. And this is cake batter because we're at that point right now with all those energies. Where we're at the point where you're mixing the cake batter and it starts to look like batter. You're mixing and the eggs disappear. You can't see the egg yolks anymore, and the white flour has turned yellow, and it's starting to look like a batter. Okay? Now, not unlike with a cake mix, in this energy, with everything that's going on, okay, you don't want to overmix. If you overmix, you end up with a tough cake. Okay? You want a nice fluffy cake. Let's hope your person doesn't overmix, because the silence is here, the dead air, as I'm calling it, is here because someone's coming to some realization. Someone's absorbing all of those ingredients in that cake batter. All of the ingredients of the energy that's here now is starting to come together. It's all coming together at the same time. And as it does that, well, in the case of cake batter, you end up with a fucking cake batter. And that's what we got here. We got cake batter, your person. It's looking like batter. Let's just hope they don't overmix it. Because power in this King of Swords, crossing it, is the world. There's a serious change about to happen here. There's a lot going on beneath the surface, not much on the surface. Okay? See? Transformation, the death card. All right? It's the moment of action that's coming. It's 3 cards in. And I got an Ace of Cups here. I got someone reaching out of nowhere. I got the Page of Wands. Right? I got all of this here, but what's really important in the pre-shuffle is the world crossing the King of Swords. All right, all the cake batter, all the ingredients in that bowl are coming together now to form the batter. Hopefully your person doesn't overmix it and we don't end up with a tough cake. Overmixing it would be 8 of Swords, would be overthinking, right? Okay, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we go with Capricorn. I just did a Pisces reading today too, and Pisces is crickets chirping and all of that, but their situation's very different from yours. It's much different energy. But it was a reading I could do today in this energy. That's why I did Pisces, because again, it's good to pull a reading when there's crickets chirping in this type of energy. It works for it. If I were to try and pull something like a Leo or a Cancer reading today, I would end up in the hospital. Okay? You'd all be coming to visit me, sending me balloons and shit. You know? You shouldn't have done the Leo reading, Steve. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have. As I talk through the tube in my mouth. Okay, here we go. Let's shuffle the deck for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Capricorn. All right? The energy will be lighter tomorrow. It'll be perfectly fine. It's just all these ingredients of energy coming together. It's a lot of energy, so the energy feels heavy and muddy. Now, this first card out here is going to be before the cut. This is why the fuck are we here? Okay, this is our reading. Here we go. Let's see why the fuck we're here. Yeah, crickets chirping. Yeah, it's the moment of silence. Right? It's the stillness. It's the Two of Wands. The intention is set. This girl looking out the window realizes what came before is shit. Whatever it is for you, apply it to your situation. She's looking out the window and she's getting it together. The cake batter is coming together. Okay, it's coming together. I hope to God she don't overmix it. Or you get a really tough cake. Okay, you don't do that. Same thing with pancake batter. Leave the lumps in there. It's fine. Don't overmix it. Look at this. It's like fucking Food Network here. After the cut is the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. She realizing, looking out that window, where the 10 Cups are. They're with you. It's a card of daydreams. There's a lot of spying kicking up in the energy, as I said. Spying can be 5D. If somebody's daydreaming about you, they're spying on you. They're taking a piece of your energy to form an image of you. And they're taking that image and they're manipulating it into sitting on rainbows and feeling each other up and shit. This is what's going on right now. There's a lot going on beneath the surface. This card tells me that. It definitely tells me that. There's you two right there in their imagination of sorts. Okay? Of sorts. It may not literally be imagining that. Okay. Just want to make that clear. Let's give the deck a final shuffle here for Capricorn. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Capricorn, universe, and give me a reading. It knows what I mean by that. You know that. All right, here we go. Let's see where we go here. All right, the next card out is the overall energy of the reading at the bottom of the deck. It crosses the card before the cut, our Two of Wands there. Our girl looking out the window. So let's see where we go here. Give me a reading, universe, for Capricorn. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Capricorn. Okay. Wow. The Magician. Everything's about to change. That's the. I don't give a fuck what the card means and whatever. Everything's about to change. You don't think a magician can make things change? Okay. I'm telling you, I already said this, rewind, with that world card crossing the King of Swords. Everything's about to change. Cake batter's coming together. It's about to get poured in the pan and go in the oven. What's crossing this? What's the energy that's fueling this? Yeah? Okay. If I'm your second favorite energy reader, fuck you. Okay, right here, I better at least be number one. Right here is the Eight of Wands. It's exactly what I just said. Everything's quiet, right? I said everything's about to change. Rewind, I said it. Everything's about to change. Well, it's quiet right now. I'm getting dead fucking air. And I got it in the Friday reading and the weekly reading. What's fueling everything's about to change, magician here? Communication, the Eight of Wands. And it's going to change quickly. You all should, maybe, if your person's married, okay, I'm just going to tell you, go watch the Pisces reading. I know because I did the fucking reading. I think it'll pertain to you at least on some level, whether you have Pisces in your chart or your person does. I don't care. This isn't astrology. It's tarot. And if you don't understand what I mean by that, I've got a mailbag video called Signs, Signs, Everywhere Signs. Go fucking watch it. Nobody does, because I think people don't want to know, because, you know, they're all conditioned to believe that your sign means something in a soulmate cycle when it really doesn't, really. But whatever. Do what you want to do. But I recommend the guy who pulled the reading that you might want to check out the Pisces reading, especially if your person's married. But either way, it's all about the change here, Capricorn. Your person's been eating popcorn, and they damn well know that Capricorn is better. Okay? And they're going to reach out for a good chunk of you. The reading's on the flip. Let's go. This is the energy around the connection right now. This is how your person feels in their emotions in the 3D. I'll dig in a little for you. Right here is how they feel about you in the soul, right? Not what they show you, not what they tell you in the 3D. Because I know from this card right here, this person is, you know, it's all illusion. It's sleight of hand. Look at what the right hand is doing so you don't pay attention to what the left hand is doing, kind of shit. Right here is the hidden energy, message from the universe. I'll tell you what she says. It's red with the energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. But I will clarify everything. I will throw some universe cards over the top, and if I think we need to extend it, I will. Okay, let's go. Capricorn, perfect energy to pull this in, and the reading is backing that up. Right here is the energy around the connection. What's the first card out after everything's about to change, and, oh, I don't know, somebody that's quiet is about not to be. Let's see. Yeah, Page of Cups. Yep. The energy of the connection right now, the door is open for, you know, some kind of an apology or something like that. There's love here. There's love here. It's the cake batter coming together. It's the beginnings of the cake batter. It's the beginnings of love. It's the Page of Cups. It's somebody knows, somebody been eating popcorn, and they know that Capricorn is better. Okay, it backs this up. That energy backs it up. We'll see more when we clarify. Right here, how do they feel in their emotions right now? This is 3D shit right here. In their emotions. Which they probably tell you, no, I don't really dig you. You're fine. You know, tell you everything's cool. Yeah, sure they would. Yeah, liar. Lying sack of shit. That's why I prepped it like that. I didn't look at the card, but I knew. I felt it. I can tell. I'm not psychic. I can't predict what card's coming out. But I know if it's good or bad, generally. It's not really a bad card. It's just them lying. You know, you're heavy on their mind. You're keeping them up at night. Why? Because Capricorn is better than the popcorn they've been eating. It's fucking shit popcorn. I can't even eat it at the movie theater anymore. I can't do it. If the theater don't have Capricorn, I don't go there. All right. They're in their head. This is again the cake batter coming together. It's the perfect analogy for this fucking reading. I hope to God they don't overmix it. This is scaring me. This is someone who thinks, oh, I need to keep mixing, I need to keep mixing, I need to keep mixing, and then you fuck the whole thing up. You end up with a brick. How do they feel in the soul? Again, Food Network tips here. Good Lord. Bob Tishman needs to give me a royalty. Right here, how do they feel in their... Anyway, never mind. In the soul about you. How do they feel about Capricorn? They love it. In fact, it takes fire to pop it. Just like popcorn. It's right there. The Ace of Wands. Again, it's passion. They want to try again. They want to start over. They want to fix things. I don't know, however it applies to your situation. It's all you. You're heavy on their mind. Transformation, big change coming. We saw it in the pre-shuffle. It's right here. 8 of Wands crossing the Magician is what this whole reading is clarifying. Listen. Seriously. And it is. It's quiet right now. Of course it is. Look what's in their 3D, in their emotions. This is a very private moment we're capturing here on film. It's a very quiet moment. Somebody took a picture of your person right there. Just, sneaking around the rock. Male or female. They look lovely in a red dress. Hidden energy. It's red with the Page of Cups. What is it? What you don't see is this is growing. It's what I told you. It's the same thing I told you about this. I said this is the beginnings of the cake batter. It's coming together. The love is there. It's at the very beginnings. It's a realization of it. It's a realization that Capricorn is better than the popcorn they've been eating. And it's right here. It's growing. It's charging forward. The universe says there is movement here, although right now it's a girl sitting on a rock with a bunch of crazy crows above her. Well, she's probably going to get some poop on her. I hope not too much. What's the potential final outcome? Red with poop dress girl on a rock. 7 of Cups. See, this is them mixing too much. This is what I was afraid of. Hey, you don't come here for sugarcoating. Okay, if you want sugarcoating, you go to Rainbow Unicorn Fairy Girls Tarot somewhere. She'll pull you them fairy unicorn cards or oracle cards or whatever, where they write everything on there. You don't even have to do a reading. You just read the card. You will be terrific today. And I mean, what the hell? That's like no work at all. I should be doing that. I should just get cards that all have writing on them and just read you the card. The fuck is that? Right here. It's mixing the cake too much. Right? If you were watching my channel, you wouldn't even know that Capricorn was something you could eat. All right here. 7 of Cups. Yeah, this is the potential, not a definite. The potential that they mix too much, and they end up with a tough cake. This is trying to make a choice. It's confusion. What do I do? What do I do? Well, I tell you what. The good news. I'll give you some sugarcoating. The good news is the whole reading is clarifying the magician, and this son of a bitch knows what to do. So they know what to do. It's in the soul right here. It's a fire in their belly, we'll call it. For you, let's clarify. Why is the Page of Cups here? I was afraid they were going to mix too much. When I gave that analogy, I said, oh, I know they're going to mix too much. Everybody does. Everybody overmixes it. All right. Why is the Page of Cups here? I think my gardener's here, so if you hear any... It's Tuesday. Whenever I do readings on Tuesday around noontime, this is what happens. You think I'd fucking remember, right? Oh, well, whatever. It is what it is. Why is the Page of Cups here? Why is the Page of Cups here? Why? Why is the Page of Cups here? Yeah. I told you. It's crossed by the Ace of Swords. I said on the node reading that this is a card you're going to see a lot of, especially from me, but from everybody for the next 18 months while the North Node is sitting in Taurus. Watch my all signs node shift reading so you know what's going on in the energy for the next 18 months of your life. It's extremely important. But this backs up the Chariot, which is the message from the universe, which it gave us in Major Arcana, so we really don't need to back it up. You don't ask the universe for proof. Hey, can I have proof? But anyway, we got proof right here. It's growing. They're figuring it out. They know. This is almost like the King of Swords energy we had in the beginning. Again, it's the cake batter coming together. We got a potential overmix here. Why is the Page of Cups here? Why? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to reach out. They're nervous about it, though. They're scared. Mostly because they're not used to feeling this much from their soul. The Ace of Wands in the soul position is fire in the belly. It's a lot. But this person, it's almost like having fire in your belly, but you have no ambition in the 3D. So it's like you get the urge to do something, but you talk yourself out of it. It's that kind of thing. They're being pushed. All they want to do deep down in the soul. This is why they're up at night, pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. It's also why it's quiet right now. Why I'm getting dead air on the Friday reading and the weekend reading when I pull the card for you. And I remember on the Saturday week or Friday I think it was the Friday reading, I actually stared at the card for like, I don't know, it felt like 5 minutes to me. I'm like, there's nothing here. And this is why. Fire in the belly meets no ambition in the 3D, or fear in the 3D, leaves us, and it equals pages. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Pages. I did not know that was there. You see? Why the fuck am I not your favorite energy reader? You see what I just did? I could have got an egg on my face and pulled a king here. I didn't look at the card. I didn't know it was there. I said pages. That's why it equals pages. And then I throw a fucking page. He throws a page, and you still give me a silver medal. Fuck you. Honest to God. Yes, it is. And they're disappointed in their own damn selves. This is communication, and this is communication, but it's tiny. It's growing, though. It's growing. Ace of Swords. The cake batter's coming together. Okay, it looks like batter now. They can feel the love. It looks like batter, but they're continuing to mix. And that's bad. I would stop their hand. I would grab their hand and go, stop it. No. It's going to be a heavy cake. Don't. Listen. All right. Right here. Potential for overmixing. Don't overthink it. Don't get confused. Just pick the red one, asshole. All right. Why is the Nine of Swords here? This is in their emotions. This is 3D shit, this Nine of Swords. My poor girl sitting in a mud field with poop on her from the crows above her head. No wonder she's crying. That dress is ruined. Nine of Swords. Why is it here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Let's all sing the Why is the Nine of Swords here song. Why is the Nine of Swords here? All right, here we go. I'll tell you why it's here. I will tell you why it's here. Why? You all say it together. If you've been here a while, you know who that is. Yeah, it's the Burger King. I heard you. Yeah, it's the Burger King. Yeah, it says Emperor on the card. Yeah. But it's an out of balance Emperor. Of course it's out of balance. If they were in balance, you'd be feeling each other up on that rainbow from after the Ten of Cups. It's someone who is just stubbornly holding on to the past. Remember that Two of Wands? The reason we're here, the Two of Wands, the girl looking out the window? Right, I said they got to let go of the one wand. The Emperor here, the Burger King, is holding on to that wand. But they're losing their grip. And they're mixing too much. A fucking cake batter. Right here, Six of Cups. Yeah, thinking back. While she's getting pooed on by all these crows, she's thinking back. The power of this connection is very strong. There's a lot of past life ties here. I can feel that around the Six of Cups. That creates a level of nostalgia, but it's confusing nostalgia. Confusion. Why is it confusing nostalgia? Because when you have a deep soul connection, you have many past lives with somebody. Many. You've crossed paths in many past lives. You don't remember those past lives, but there's still a residual, almost ghost effect of nostalgia that's left. So you have memories of, they have memories of you here in this life, right? And eating your Capricorn out. But they also have nostalgic ghost memories of eating your Capricorn out in other lives. Okay? Right here. It creates a dead air. The Nine of Wands, a wall, right up, of confusion. And it's this Burger King behavior. They need to let this go. And they got a fire in their belly here in the soul for you. And they have the ability to do it. The Magician makes things happen. And this is the most encouraging card I've got. This Magician here. It's fucking magic. We'll see. And it's the overall energy. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Tell me about this Ace of Wands right here, universe. Now we're going to go into their soul a little bit. All right? How do they feel about you? Well, they want to start over. They want Capricorn. They want to get a big bucket of it. All right? They want to have leftovers to take home after. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why? It's there. Because of the Four of Cups crossing it. My pooping girl. More sad girls. This girl getting pooed on. This girl doing the pooing. It really is. It's amazing. What's really stopping this person from coming towards you, and one of the things they're thinking about right now, is actually kind of a woe is me moment. Again, it's like I told you. They're dwelling on what they could have had. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And they're sitting in it. It's that analogy I gave you of someone with fire in their belly, but no ambition in the 3D. They're an excuse machine. They're making excuses not to do it based on biases they have from the past or abandonment issues or things like that. They abandon themselves, right? Just like she abandoned the comfort of the bathroom and decided to poo in the yard. The rainbow is bleeding over onto the person. That's what the universe is making me notice on this card. And I don't always point that out. In fact, it's probably the first time I've ever said it the whole time I've been here, if you've been here a while. The rainbow is bleeding onto the girl. It's beginning to cover the girl. It's moving over to cover the girl on the card. Male or female, that's your person. They're fighting a losing battle. When you have Ace of Wands in the soul here, it's a losing battle. These pages need to get it in gear. And it looks like the universe is telling us they will. Okay? These 3 pages come together to form something better than a page, or at least a really old page, one or the other. What's on top here? Yeah, it's changing. It's what I just told you. Oh my God! And I'm a silver medal, my ass. Wheel of Fortune. It's what I just said. Everything is changing. The rainbow is bleeding over. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. Any fuckwit can pull cards and tell you what, and then say what they mean. I pull the cards to verify what I'm reading for you, so that you go, whoa, this guy knows what he's talking about. You still don't give me a gold medal, but whatever, it's fine. I don't care. Right here, wheel is turning on this. They can't, with the Ace of Wands in the soul. The rainbow's going to overcome this. It's just, right here. It's the potential of this person to overmix the cake batter. It is cake batter right now. The love is there. They want to reach out. I got 2 cards of communication, 3 cards of communication here. But the Page of Cups technically represents the level that the love is starting to well up. Universe says it's growing. It's right. Why is the wheel here? We were just talking about it. We were just talking. I mentioned it over here. I said when I was talking over here. Anyway, there it is again. The 10 of Cups. Yeah. This is where we kind of daydream from when we manifest from our daydreams. We daydream from the soul. You think it's in the brain, but it's not, because it has feelings attached to it. The brain doesn't know anything about feelings, right? It's this whole, this is what they want in the soul, and it's turning. It tells me it's turning, because the reason the Wheel of Fortune here is this is sometimes fairyland. This is like daydream and fantasy. It's turning into reality. It's turning into an Ace of Cups. It's a 10. 10s are about transformation. Unreal. That Ace of Wands is going to win. All right? It is. There's a major change coming, and you know that the 8 of Wands was crossing this. Why is the Chariot here? Let's talk to the universe. Why is it? Why are you giving me a Chariot, universe? What else you want to tell Capricorn? Aside from the fact of how delicious they are. What else you want to tell Capricorn? What else you want to tell Capricorn? Maybe I can give them some more cake tips with the cards you give me. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. There's the 3 of Swords. It's Kurt Cobain in pain crossing the Chariot. They're coming in with pain. That's why these fucking pages are here. What is this pain about? What? It could be past. I said it earlier. I felt it earlier around this here and all that. With this 9 of Wands and stuff. It brings up abandonment issues for this person. This connection brings up issues for this person to look at. That's what these soulmate connections do. That's what they're there for. They're there to help you grow. Have a spiritual journey. You can only grow when you deal with the past. You don't just carpet sweep it. Okay? And that's kind of what's happening here. Why is the 3 of Swords? Oh, yeah, they are. They're dealing with the shit. They are. They're dealing with it, but it's not a great... It's read with the Page of Pentacles. They're learning new things from this connection. And I've told you this before in other readings, and it's coming out here with the Strength and the Page of Pentacles read together. Your connection through energetic osmosis, just existing, is healing to this person. It's healing. If I got a card here that pointed the 3 of Swords in another direction, downward, worsening, then that would be different. But I didn't. It's getting better. And that's why they're coming in. All right. Why is the Strength card here? Again, the Ace of Swords, the card that was crossing here. These are read with these. So the card that was actually crossing here is now here. The universe moved it. Yes. They're getting stronger. They're realizing it. It also tells me with the Ace of Swords read with the Page of Swords that they are upgrading. They will upshift and come in, unless they can't make a decision, unless they get in their head too much, and go into Burger King gear, right? Burger King gear, and get stuck in gotta have it their way, control. That kind of thing. This is the potential. This is the card I want to see. Why? Give me the final on this, universe. Why is this 7 of Cups here? And I don't know yet. I may have to pull a percentage. I don't know. We'll see. Because this is the potential. This card's basically saying they could never make a decision, or some of them will make a decision. You know, some will overmix the batter and the cake will be shit, and some will bring you a nice fluffy cake. Okay. To go with cake and Capricorn go good together. They really do. All right, the Seven of Cups. It's served at birthday parties all over unicorn land. I'll tell you what. All right, the Seven of Cups. Why is it here? What's the final on this? What's the final here, universe? Oh, come on. Don't do this to my Capricorns. They're beautiful people. One of my best friends is a Capricorn. Had a birthday recently. He had a birthday on the 13th of January. There you go. Okay. Crossing the Seven of Cups is the World. Again, the World. This was the card that was crossing in the pre-shuffle, crossing the King of Swords when I started this whole cake batter thing. Okay? When I turned my channel into Steve's Food Network. For you. All right? This everything's changing. It's saying the same thing. It's the same energy that's around the Magician. All right? And we know the Magician had an Eight of Wands crossing it. Because I showed you. Rewind. Right? Everything is changing here. It's trying to anyway. But your person's an overmixer. All right? Because they got a lot of past pain, which they're getting past. But this is tough. This Six of Cups. The energy around this, you've had a lot of past lives with this person. Your connection, as I told you, is the opposite side of the hot spot of Cancer. Your connection is just as powerful as theirs, which means you go back as many lifetimes. But it moves a little slower. It's on the other side, equal and opposite reaction. That's all. That's the only fucking difference. Otherwise, I'd pull more readings for you. But it takes a while for this to change. And it mixes with nostalgia of thinking back of all the shit they did to you, which they feel bad about. But it's also blending in the complication of memories they don't even have, that they don't know, the ghost memories from past lifetimes, which basically just sort of bleed in as almost like deja vu moments that you're like, what the fuck, what, why am I thinking that? They're feeling things without realizing what they're even attached to, okay? But the World is encouraging here. It's the most powerful card in the major arcana. A cycle's trying to end. She's wearing a tie-dye dress. All right, that's coming a long way from this shit, okay? This girl it's the same girl. It looks like it anyway. All right, it definitely looks like it. And this girl is a long way from this one. And the reason I say that is these cards are read together, these positions. So it's important. Now we got two cards to come out from the top. All right, grab you a handful of Capricorn. Basically, reach down and touch yourself. I don't know. First card out is red with the Six of Cups. I haven't looked. I don't know what they are. Keep your fucking fingers crossed. It's the King of Swords. From the pre-shuffle. After all this shuffling we did. Right? All this shuffling. It's the same deck. He came back. Alongside the World. Again, the World is now crossing the Seven of Cups. Saying that it says that the majority of your people will make a choice and come towards you. Okay, and I see it here with the Ace of Swords coming twice, crossing here and here. And the universe gave us a Chariot. The fickle old gal's not fucking around here. Okay, your person is in a lot of pain. They're dealing with past issues, abandonment issues. I get strong here. Abandonment issues usually reflect in the 3D to you. Most typically in relationships, they reflect in either mommy left daddy, so I'll never leave anyone. So it's people who stay in toxic relationships for a long time, even though they're long past their expiration date, all because mommy left daddy and the divorce wasn't handled properly or something along those lines. Or mommy hit daddy or whatever the fuck it was. Or, on the flip of that, they leave you before you'll leave them. Which has happened here as well if you have a runner, right? They believe, no, I feel a lot of love for you. I feel a lot of love for you, Capricorn. I absolutely love you. So I'm breaking up. I got to go. Bye. I'm going to run. Right? That's abandonment issues. That's a red flag, but they're dealing with it. All right? Why is the King of Swords here? These are truths. This is the cake batter forming. And it's forming based on these past nostalgic thoughts in part. Will they overmix? This card's very important. I haven't looked. It is red with the Nine of Wands. It are the 9 Wands. Is this wall coming down? Or is it staying up and getting bigger? We'll find out after these messages. God, I always hope they go to a commercial when I do that. What do you think it is? I took a peek. What do you think it is? I just told you, for the majority of you, they're going to make a choice and come in. And I just talked about all this getting over the Three of Swords. You think I'm going to pull some shit? You sat through a commercial, I hope, to get to this point. And you didn't do it in vain. It's the Knight of Cups. They're coming in. The majority of them are coming towards you. Don't worry about the silence right now. Let this fuckwit sort it out. Okay? Let the Burger King learn a lesson. Nothing, I'm going to tell you from my experience, over 31 years now of pulling cards, about 43 years of reading energy. I couldn't have read it much before that. I was pretty young. When I see an Ace of Wands in this soul position, you're not going to beat that. You're not going to beat that, especially with a Wheel of Fortune sitting on top of it. These pages are just the beginnings of the batter coming together. For some of you, they're going to overmix. But all that means is they'll either they'll either get confused or get scared and Burger King up and not make a decision, or they come in and the cake's a little tough. It's a little swordsy instead of love. So it goes either way. Either they come in swordsy or they come in more cupsy love. If they don't overmix, if they don't overthink this, and if they don't, this is a beautiful entrance. And what did I say? Rewind. I better get a fucking gold medal as your energy reader for what I'm about to tell you. What did I say? I said the universe has been saying that these pages, and I said with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, this Page of Swords is going to upshift. Well, what's an upshift from a page? It's a knight, or a king, or a queen even, something like that. It's a knight. We end on a knight. We begin with pages. Everything I predicted here came true in the fucking reading, straight out to the end. This is good news for you. This is good energy, although it's mucky energy and it's heavy and I fucking hate it. It's good energy to pull a reading like yours today. And that's why I did it for you, because it's important. It's important for you to understand why things might be a little quiet. Just be cool. I tell you the same thing I told Pisces. Be cool. Alright? Chill. Sit back, pop you some Capricorn and chow down on yourself. Whatever the case. It's an apology. It's someone who wants to, actually the energy I get off this is someone who wants to try again or start over. One of those other two, one of those. Okay? But keep in mind, this person has a lot of abandonment issues. I feel it in the energy here. I know what abandonment issues taste like in the energy. And yes, energy has a taste a little bit. It's here. So there's some of that, and I can see it with the Burger King crossing here, this Nine of Swords, because the Burger King behavior is what's causing this Nine of Swords. This up all night, thinking, stress, anxiety, all of that. It's their own behavior. But your connection, the Six of Cups, is curative. It's curative. We see it here, and we see it here. And we see it here, when this was crossing here. All right? And the universe did give us a Chariot. I mean, this Strength card is talking about them, read with the Page of Pentacles, talking about them getting over those abandonment issues. Because remember, Kurt Cobain, the Three of Swords, was crossing here. That's all that pain from the past that your person's dealing with. They're getting past it. Slowly, but surely. Okay? Slowly, but surely. Right? So be cool about the silence. I knew we weren't going to end bad with a Magician as the overall energy here. There's some serious change, and when it does change, what the Magician taught us, what it does change with the Eight of Wands crossing the Magician, it changes quickly. Alright? It really does. And again, if your person's married, specifically married or in another relationship, if that's what's jamming you up, that third energy, I highly recommend the Pisces reading just for information purposes. It can't hurt you to watch it, okay? I'm the one who made the reading. I'm the one who read the energy. Take it from me. You do what you want. You don't even have to know a Pisces. It doesn't matter. Get your astrology out of your head here. This is tarot. This is not. I'm not a fucking astrologer. All right? Let's go. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Capricorn? You know, a lot of Capricorns think because I don't pull a lot of readings for Capricorn, he doesn't like Capricorns. That's not true. I love Capricorn. It's fucking delicious. But you have a very slow moving connection. And I'm here for real on YouTube. I'm not looking for a bunch of fucking, you know, fodder to throw up and whatever. If I don't have anything new to tell you, I'm not going to do an energy update. Alright? So, I play this pretty clean. And that's why I get good answers from the universe. Because the universe only rewards, you know, playing it clean. It doesn't reward pretense and nonsense. People who fudge readings and sugarcoat and stuff like that will get their due. The karma will come back and bite them. No worries. That I know, me being me. Because that's how energy works. Right here. They'll make all that ad revenue money, and then one day Uncle Sam will come just take it all, or wherever country they're in. Or something along those lines. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell my Capricorns? What else? Okay. Alright, here you go. This is a message for you. It ain't even about your person. It's straight up, I just write off the energy here. Right off the card. Soon. Happening sooner than you think, but look how quiet this is right now. Imagine how quiet it is for this girl with the surfboard out here. Look, there's nobody around. Even there aren't even any waves on the water. Right? She's there by herself. We all know what that's like at night by a lake or by the beach or something. Right? It's very quiet, nobody around. But very soon, she's going to get wet. For lack of a better way to put it. The center card, and this is a very interesting message for you, the center card is the 4 of Cups. And the last card is the 5 of Wands. Crossing the 4 of Cups, my pooping girl, who's getting who in pertaining to your person when it was crossing here is getting the rainbow kind of washing over them. This 4 of Pentacles is crossing this. This is a message for you. This is not for your person. Hold back a little bit. Allow the silence to happen. If you go in early, if you walk up behind this girl and you push her in the water, come on, let's go, and you start run up behind her and grab her arm, come on, let's go in the water, let's go in the water, it's going to end up in a problem. This person needs to be ready. There's a lot of past pain in this person. And I ain't giving them, you know, I still call them a fuckwit. You know, you got to deal with it. It's their fault for not dealing with it. That they needed this soulmate connection to come in and the energy of it to help them deal with it. That's fine. Sometimes that's life. But devil energy, anything that causes pain or if somebody hurt you, a lot of it lied to you, whatever, it's all devil energy. And it's just static energy that attaches to us as we go through life. And you have to deal with it as it comes in or it will build. Right? You'll build up so much static cling, even that snuggle bear won't help you with them dryer sheets. Won't help you at all. You know? Won't be able to take it out. You'll kill that snuggle bear. You'll see the commercial, he'll be like, ah! And just die, like smoke coming out of him and shit. It's kind of where we're at with your person. Losing my voice here. Anyway, the universe didn't like that I killed Snuggle Bear. Okay, fine. You love the Snuggle Bear, don't you? So my advice, the advice from the universe, is to hold back a little bit. Be cool, Capricorn. You do what you want, of course, but whatever conflict your person's in will resolve itself. This 5 of Wands is nonsense. All right. 5s are always temporary. 5s, it's not often said by readers, but 5s are always temporary issues that lead to smoothing things out. All right. And this is why we often say this is nonsense. You know, it's meaningless little shit. That was the message for you. Do not push that girl in the water. Let them figure it out. Just hold back and be cool and don't poop in the yard. I'll give you that advice too. Do not do what is on this picture, okay? You'll just end up on YouTube and you don't want that. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If I helped one person today, I've done my job. I'm sorry I killed Snuggle Bear. I apologize to the Snuggle Company. I didn't mean to. The universe didn't like that I did that. If you, whatever. No sense of humor sometimes. Yeah, so like I said, the energy's heavy and thick today. The universe does not have a sense of humor today. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, Capricorn.